So John Heilemann, we saw a spate of polls yesterday. Looks like Joe Biden is doing very well in the upper Midwest. Florida's still close. I'm wondering, we're about to go into a weekend, and then we'll have the final full week before the campaign comes to an end with the election. What are you expecting over the next week? What does Joe Biden need to do to put this away? What does Donald Trump need to do to save his campaign?
Well, I think we're going to see, Joe, I mean, they're just on the ground, right? What are we going to see? I mean, I think, to go back to what it seems like the Trump campaign has been trying to do, which is to try to replay 2016, their attempt really has been to try to turn this Hunter Biden controversy into the Jim Comey controversy. That's their notion of a game-changing late-stage surprise. So the Comey letter in 2016, Hunter Biden's hard drive in 2020, and I think, given where we are and the facts on that case, I think it's very hard to make the case. Trump's not making the case that well. They are going to keep flogging that for sure. But again, it strikes me, given what we now know, the Wall Street Journal has looked at this matter. Others are going to look at this matter. There's still some question about the provenance of it and whether there's some element of Russian disinformation involved in. A lot of intelligence people think that there was an illegal hack that may have been involved in this, and Rudy Giuliani and Steve Bannon are complicit in all of that. I just, it's hard for me to see what was this. The combo for Trump in 2016 was the Comey letter, which was a genuinely game-changing thing, along with Trump's discipline at the end. Those two things, his ability to not just be to stay on an economic message, to talk about draining the swamp, et cetera, right? In this setting, you've got a much less impactful story, and one that looks like it may have no impact whatsoever in the Hunter Biden email at the Hunter Biden hard drive story. And then you have Trump, who last night, even though I said he was a little better than he was the first debate, you still saw, a little bit of a Festivus quality to the debate, right? The airing of grievances. And instead of doing what Trump did in 2016, stay focused on an actual economic and change message, all that Trump is doing now on the campaign trail, as he did last night in the debate, is air his grievances, talk about himself, not talk about voters. So I foresee that continuing for the next 11 days. And I think the question for Biden is, given their main concern right now, which is don't let Joe Biden get COVID between now and Election Day, if they're trying to make sure that Joe Biden stays safe. So he is not going to be out on the campaign trail as much as Trump is. But their big task right now is not to let anybody in their coalition get complacent. Willie said it before. 50 million votes are in. The early votes are still pouring in. But the Biden campaign is focused, and they're going to use Barack Obama and other surrogates for this to a large extent to keep ramming home with their voters. You got to don't think this race is over. Don't stay home. Don't let up. You got to stay intense. We got to close strong here. And I think if the Biden campaign can do that with that combination of things, message on the air where they dominate right now with advertising, and with strong surrogate play, they can bring this thing home, and they're going to end this campaign not guaranteed with a victory, but the clear favorites as we head towards 11 days out, November 3rd.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.